Try it again. Okay. So YouTube shows I'm live again. Let me refresh it on my phone. There, now it says on my phone it is, but before it didn't either. So weird. Why schedule a stream if it isn't going to work? I don't understand. Unless I did something wrong, which is very possible considering I'm still very new to streaming. Ow. Dogs, go get him. I can light it up in here, I suppose. Not that dark. And yet it spawned somebody. Twice now. I don't know why bother scheduling it if it doesn't even show that I'm streaming when I started streaming. Did I do something wrong? Because I scheduled it, and then from OBS, I just started streaming. Jen said do what I normally do, so that's what I did. So I don't understand if it didn't work. All I know is I restarted it, and then it worked. I guess then I don't know how to do that exactly. Everything I gotta learn still. It's frustrating. I'm already in emotional mood. So I'm like, okay, I'll just stream and try and keep my mind off of it. Talk about something as stupid as OBS and streaming to make you actually start crying. I don't know if you want to watch me and Jen at the same time. If you need to pick somebody, pick Jen. I'll deal with it if nobody wants to watch me tonight. I've considered switching over to art at some point, but I know Nova wanted to watch, so I don't know when he's hopping on, but I know he wanted to watch me play. I just don't know if he wants me to do Minecraft or art, so I'm just kind of grinding away until he gets on. Where did I get this at? Are you watching Jen right now? Suppose I should do that real quick. Texting somebody. I try not to text while I'm live, but I needed to on that one. Some things Twitch, or not Twitch, streaming has to take second place. And when it comes to family, family always needs to be first place. That's how it should be. Ay, ay, ay. You guys are gonna fall. Which way is better? You guys like to fall a lot. I didn't realize that stuck out so far. Little tree vein miner. Love-hate relationship. Love it because it's so fast, but I hate it because it always takes out the trees next to it. It's like, no, you're only supposed to take the tree I hit, not the tree next to it. Just because they're connecting leaves. But I am pretty anxious to play some Ark, so I'd love to play a little bit of Ark tonight, at least. Just haven't played it in such a long time. I thought it'd be funny to play it again with people watching. Okay. Our boss that we was working for before he had an accident came by. And got some of his work gear from us. And my cousin was with him, and he told him, don't be surprised if we call you guys, because we need you to work. I'm like, well, I don't mind helping out, but I've got work scheduled too, you know, of my business, so I said, but, you know, I have family members that can definitely help, so definitely let us know. Better than certain people staying at home doing nothing. And they can be making money and help putting savings for this coming winter and getting the rest of our bills covered for both summer and winter. Okay, I gotta make sure not to go too far. Am I talking pretty softly? Okay. I have my daughter doing dishes right now because she hasn't done them yet today, and she's always supposed to do them every day. That's her chore. And she's listening to me, probably. So, kind of a little self-conscious right now talking. If I need to, I'll put the microphone more closer to my mouth. But yeah, that's one thing that people usually say about me is you're talking too softly, you need to speak up. I don't like yelling. Not that I'm yelling, but I've seen some people definitely yell while they do their Twitch or YouTube streams, and I just don't know how their other family members in the household deal with it. Like, even with my other family member that streams, when he gets noisy, like, dude, keep it down. I know you're excited there, but... And he'll probably yell at me if I ever scream from a creeper or when I go into the deep dark. and maybe spawn one in if I scream. We'll see. So are you wanting me to be louder than your workmates, or you want it's okay for me to be softer right now? I have like so much grinding to do. I just feel like it's so boring. So boring to watch. Like, this is the part I would literally put something on to watch while I'm chopping down trees. Got that much done today. So, a lot of chopping. I don't even know if you can hear my daughter in the background doing dishes or not. I guess I don't know how sensitive my mic is to you guys. I know what it is to me when I'm listening to my recordings and such. Are you done, baby girl? Sorry, my daughter was asking me a question. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to go back and unload. I'm getting full. Some of these dogs are just so whiny, it's annoying. I keep thinking he's hurt, but he's not. He's just whiny. So it's like cool that they put personalities into the dogs, but whiny's not cool. Oops, wrong button. But this is what we've gotten done so far. Lots of chopping of trees. This was all full of trees. Now it's not. still got a lot more to do down this way. But if you guys don't want to watch me chop trees, I am more than willing to go do some exploring. Whatever you guys want to do. Well, quit falling off the edge. I almost fell off the edge. That would have been funny. Let's go take some stuff. I like the deeper, strong barks of one of the personalities. The other one is just so annoying. Can you? Oh, you can do apples. Cool. I did not know you can decompose apples with the composter. Almost said decomposter, but it's not right. Okay. So what's on everybody's minds today? Should I stay chopping trees or go do some exploring? I don't know if we'll ever use all of these sticks, but... Well, hello there. You're not looking for me. I've done nothing. You can mosey on. I don't need police. I've committed no crimes. None whatsoever. Dogs, are you ready? I think they're looking for a fight. Yep, they're looking for a fight. Oh. Oh, I need more food. Good job, boys. Let's see here. Go get rid of the sticks and the wood. So we're collecting all this wood, not only to clear out this space for building, but we're also collecting the wood for building. So I kind of need all of this. It's totally in our palette that we're going to be using. Let's see here. I'm going to need to get some more chests out. I thought I brought extra chests in here. Whee! Here, you know what? We can put this one away too. I also need to name Nova's dog. But till he gets here, I'm waiting for him to get here and then I'll name his dog. He wanted one of the puppies, but he's grown up now, so no longer a puppy. clear up some more space. Okay, I need food. I have 3 pork left. What's up with that? So how does this stream look? Does it look good? Since 2 people are streaming right now. I know you're in a work meeting right now, so you're probably not talking much. Let's see. Hi, known Cupid. I seem lower on my voice today, huh? Does this sound a little bit better? I put the mic a little closer to my mouth. Hello. It's nice meeting you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Okay. It's funny because, you know, one of my family members makes fun of me because I usually have the mic so far away from me. But I guess tonight I must be speaking too low. The dog just dived in there. He's like, I want some beef. I really need to get looting though. So what should I do? I've been chopping down trees in preparation for clearing space for making a village and for making a castle. I want to make a castle up on this ledge. And I'm going to need to get a beacon at some point to clear out that area because it's going to be a lot of stone. So I have several options I can do. I can continue on stream chopping down trees and it just being boring to me and maybe to you too. Or I can go exploring. And with these mods that I have, we have the opportunity to run into some structures that might have a wither skeleton skull. So I can either go exploring and get some kelp that we need for our grinder and maybe find some wither skeleton skulls, or eventually I can make a portal and go into the nether and try not to die since it's still early game and I'm not quite geared up. I'm getting there, but definitely not much on my armor. So I'm leaving it up to the choice of the viewer. I also have the option of playing Ark. You know, if you guys don't want to watch Minecraft per se. I'm up to whatever. I've just kind of had a bad day. I had some bad news. And so just kind of trying to distract myself right now with playing some games and relaxing. Trying to anyway. You vote explore? So let's see. I have kind of emptied well, I forgot to empty this backpack. And I just got this backpack in the grinder. It's a Squid Traveler's backpack. I'm excited to use it because it says that I can water breathe and night vision underneath the water. So if I equip that, it'll be easier for me to stay underneath the water longer and such. I've never ever had one before. I'm still new to this Traveler's backpack mod that I got. but it's definitely helping with the inventory problem that so many people have. So, oop, what am I clicking here? Map? Oh, that's why. I wanted to do... Okay. See, I'm getting dyslexia here. Okay, so I was on the right map, not the camera mode. So this is our map. And last time, X had me go all the way south. And I did. And I was hoping to run into this ocean here going south, but I didn't. So I can either go back towards spawn and go to that ocean, or I can go over to this very close by ocean and explore it and see what kind of structures are in it, as well as how big it is. So should I go west? And see, we can do that. I think that's what you guys are going to vote for, so I'll go that way, and if you guys say otherwise, then I will change direction. I can also take boat, or I can go the very dangerous route and go up and over. I know there is a structure over here. Could go check it out. Alright, let's see if I can get down without dying. I wanted to jump off the ledge. My dogs keep wanting to fall to their death. Of course, these are just my spare dogs. These are my explore dogs, so that if they do die, it's okay. I'm very sentimental with my original dogs that I get, so I try to keep them safe. Oh, but I do need food. Let me go check my food chest and make sure I don't have any food that I can't already take. I thought I had golden carrots somewhere. I know honey's good. Could take some honey. Might run out of that fast, I don't know. And then pie. And evidently I have chicken ready here to be cooked. Just one though. Okay, what did I do with that hole I had? Oh, there it is. Oh, wrong one. Might as well finish it now. Oh my goodness. So I got a gold backpack earlier as well. I don't think it does anything special from what I read besides giving 2+ armor. And then I have extra backpacks here as well. Do-do-do. You guys can ask me any questions as long as it's not too personal. And give me something to talk about without having to come up with it on my own. That's always the difficult thing with streaming, I think, or recording, is trying to come up with topics to talk to, since you're kind of basically talking to yourself in a room. How to get my username. So I did have another username that I've used for a very long time, but it was kind of personal to me. And I am trying not to be too personal on streaming and Discord and streaming and recording and all that stuff. So I was like, you guys, can you help me pick out a name? I asked my friends, and the one, mentioned, I like frogs and I like foxes. in Minecraft. So he's like, why don't you blend the two and do Froxy? Fox and frog. Or frog and fox. So yeah, that's how I got my name. I always ask that question as well when talking to people that are new, because I'm always curious about how people get their usernames. Some people it's quite interesting, and other people it's like, okay. What do you think of the name? Do you think it's pretty cool or no? I guess not that it really matters. It's what I'm gonna have now, but yeah, I was like, that was pretty inventive of this person to do Froxy. I didn't come up with it, the other person did. There's another name that they had came up with, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, Minecraft or Twitch or something, I think it was Minecraft, thought it was inappropriate, and I have no clue how it was inappropriate whatsoever. But it's okay. I think Froxy fits more since I love frogs and I love foxes. I also love donkeys, but they didn't include that in a name for me. I love the Minecraft donkeys. They're just too cute in my opinion. So we're headed up to this one structure up here. I have no clue if it's a villager structure or if it's a pillager structure. And I know the pillager ones sometimes can be easy and sometimes they can be super hard. But I do know that the loot is not always worth it. I do need to make me another shield. Because I did go to one structure the other day when I was streaming, and there was so many pillagers that spawned in that I was getting shot like crazy. And it was the type of structure where they just kept spawning in. So yeah, this one's going to be a pillager one, as you can see on the map. If their spawn rate is pretty slow, I can do it. But this one, it just happened to have like 10 of them. And so it was like non-stop. It was crazy. I see some, or hear some allies. He's excited to see me. Oh. I didn't equip. Yep, they're still spawning in. So let's have a look around before it gets too crazy. This is pretty cool though. I like these mods. It just kind of gives a lot of life to playing Minecraft versus playing vanilla. I love vanilla, but it is a nice change up. Be free! Or maybe I should keep you there in case I need to come back for you. I don't know. Whatever happened to my... You know what? I think the last one I had died. Come to think of it, because it's still not here. Did it die? And I didn't notice it? Because I had it following me for the longest time, but it was also like... I really need to be careful. Sometimes there's vindicators in here. Yeah, see, stupid loot. But I will take their workstations. They don't need to work. I don't need that. I will take their wheat, though. Ooh. What is this? Something in a totally different language. Weird. I have no clue what that was about. I have 2 horns, but I don't remember what they were. So for anyone needing to know, I have Dungeons and Taverns on here, which makes some of the structures super hard. And again, it comes, I think, with pillagers and such. There's even ships that are spawned in the oceans, and they have pillagers in them as well. And then there's other ships that are really cool, and they have villagers in them. If only you could really sell them. I bet that one's just an inn with villagers in it. Those aren't too exciting. Could go check out that castle over there. It's going to be a small castle by the looks of it. We can definitely go check it out. And then I have other mods on here like towns and towers. And again, it has the towers usually have vindicators that of course spawn Vex. And then you have what's the other type of pillagers? It has regular pillagers and it has the axe guys. Is those the Vindicators? And I'm thinking of Evoker with the Vex. One of the two. Right, I've never drank honey, so let's see how well this does. Known Cupid, if you are not yet subscribed and you are enjoying what you're seeing, I'd be very appreciated if you hit that like button and subscribe. I haven't looked at any of the stats for that, so I don't know if you have or not, but it doesn't always tell me which person has subscribed if they have a private profile. But let's go check out this place here. I just see that there's villagers. Oh, I think this is the village. It like gives you new villages to explore as well. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I really, really appreciate it. I love it when people join in and watch me and converse with me because it, like I said, it's so hard to talk to yourself as it is, and then you get nervous and all that, and then you don't know if they even like what they're listening to. So yeah, I appreciate it very much. You talking with me and such. Let's put this stuff. I have 2 horns at home, but I don't remember what they are. I was so stinking embarrassed. I was playing Ark and oh man, that was so stinking embarrassing. I had forgotten to switch on OBS the game capture from Minecraft to Ark. And so I was like jabbering away and all that stuff. I know I was. I was just like, oh my gosh. I'm so stupid. Yeah, that was frustrating. So then I restarted the world all because of that. So I don't know if you came in on the second part or not, but or seen the second part. I do have it recorded and I do have it in my video on demand section, the live streams. underneath Ark. So I played for a good, I don't know, I think it was 47 minutes if my memory's correct. And this person hops on and is actually talking to me. And I could not for the life of me, because I haven't played Ark in over 2 years. And then when I did play, according to Steam, you know, I've only played it less than 2 days worth in hours. So here I am trying to figure out. Yeah, you will. Oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed. So not only did I have the black screen from before, but I redid it, and then I came into the problem of I was pressing buttons because I know that a lot of the things that you do on Arc is keybinds, and they automatically pick it for you. I mean, some of them you can change, but they pick it for you. And the thing is here I am trying to change from a wall. Did I just go in here? I did. That's one thing about the looter mod is I can tell which chests I've already looted if I don't mind them. Anyway, so here I am trying to find out how to go from a wall to a wall with a door frame so that I could put the door in and have a, you know, a door to go in and out of and be safe and hidden from the dinosaurs. And dingling me, I literally just did the keybind on OBS to mute myself because one of my family members, when they came in to talk to me, was like, you can just keybind a mute button. I'm like, you're right. So I did that. I made a keybind for mute on OBS. But this stream, I completely forgot about that keybind. And so here I am clicking all of the buttons one by one at a time. And I completely forgot about the mute button. So 1 minute you hear me, and that's about 47, 48 minutes in. And then from then on, you don't hear me for a good 30 minutes. So it took me 30 minutes to look over and look at my OBS and go, oh, crap. I'm muted. How did I get muted? I was like, how? And then I realized it was because I did it myself when I was doing the keybinds or trying to find that dumb button. So there's a good 30 minutes there that I'm totally muted, and I totally thought about deleting that one and restarting again, but my family member said, no, just keep it. And so I'm just going to have to, if I didn't already do it, because I can't remember if I did or not, I'll have to go back and make sure I put in the notes. Hey, I'm muted from 47 minutes to 1 minute and 20 minutes. Bear with me, I will unmute myself. Like right before I get off practically, but still. Yeah, that was not a good day of streaming for me. Finally get somebody to talk to and I mute myself and make it look like I'm totally disinterested in this person. So now I have it in my notes on the comment section. Please let me know if I'm muted or black screen because I obviously hit something that's wrong. Yeah, it's like my family member was giving me a hard time. They were like, you know, you should know this. And yeah, technically I should. I'm an adult. But on the other hand, I now know what streamer brain is. I've heard of it and always thought it was funny. And now I understand it. When you're streaming, sometimes you just don't think. I should totally steal every single one of your lecterns. Because you got what I need. But then you guys would get too sad and go kill yourself. Hey, look! I did not expect it to be in here. But here's one. So now that's 2 that I have. The only thing is I don't know if there's... Well, I do know of one structure that has the soul sand that you need to make a wither skeleton. But I've only run into one, and therefore so I only have one soul sand. I don't know if I technically need the bread anymore, but I'm keeping it just in case. I will take this one though. Now what's this one say? Just a book and quill, just a blank one? Couldn't keep that for note-taking, I suppose. Let's put these up, I suppose. Yeah, and then today I streamed a little bit this morning. And then my mom came over and was grabbing my daughter, and they went someplace, and so I was like, well, I'll go ahead and get off because I don't know if my mom's going to come in and talk for an hour or if she's going to take off right away. So I only streamed for an hour this morning, and then X messages me and says, hey, I was going to join in on your stream because I got a notice you were streaming, but you're not streaming. I'm like, you just now got a notice that I was streaming? So I learned something else new today. You evidently have to stream for like an hour before people are notified. And so I don't know if that's the whole purpose of, you know, scheduling a stream. I don't know if you got the notice or not. But yeah, it's like, that's kind of frustrating. Why even stream if your subs don't get notified that you're streaming at the moment? Yeah, I've heard that it's really messed up lately. Like, people are really having a hard time getting a following, you know, getting views on their stuff as well, and definitely makes things tough. Now, I did do something with my other... Am I just going blank right now, or is it this one? Dude, get out, get out of my way. Okay, we'll just put it there. Crafting bench? No. Almost thought it was nighttime because of that right there. I should actually put stuff that I get on the trip in here. Okay. Yeah, I have, well, obviously on this account, I have my notifications off or on because, you know, being the channel maker, I gotta have it on. I wonder what Illager's Bane is. Does that kill Illagers faster? I know what that one is. That one's stupid. I think I'm going to guess that it's going to turn into Bane of Arthropods 5. Maybe. Let's see. Yep, Bane of Arthropods 5. I guess if I want a spider killer, there I go. But Illager's Bane. So this is another thing with the mods is one of the mods that I have gives you extra enchantments. I've been playing Minecraft for, I want to say 12 or 13 years, somewhere in there. I think I got my daughter the game when, let's see, I want to say in 2013 or 2014. Or 2013 or 2014, somewhere in there I got the game. See, technically I should have started streaming then. Then I would be more well known by now. But, you know, I didn't think about it then, and I want a black horse, but it's pretty low. I think I'm gonna start holding out for just golden carrots, because some of these structures do have golden carrots. I did go in this room already, right? Yeah. Stop falling. Okay, so that was a very small castle. Some of them are really small and others are like gigantic. So unless I put my dogs on leads, I ain't gonna be able to take them with us. Which, I mean, I have enough leads, but it can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Why do I only have one dog with me? I don't have any dog warnings, you know, dog death warnings. Yeah, I was shocked that there was zombies and skeletons and such in here. Well, they're supposed to teleport, and I don't even see them on the map. Do I have to go back to the village, the pillager place? Because that's where I seen them last. Yeah, see, they're not in this structure. I guess I can go back to the village, kind of backtrack a little bit. What's going on, X? I still don't see their tags on the map. There's a baby zombie. So, where's that? Surely they didn't get stuck all the way back there. I guess I don't know what step you're referring to, but it's okay. I told you I forget things. I also know that sometimes you guys think you explain things well. I know Jen thinks he explains things well, but not in a female way. Us women think differently, so our brain processes a little differently. I'm not saying that that is the total reason here. I could be just plain the stupid one. Who knows? I don't know. I will have to reread your messages and see if I missed a step. You better be, because you're going to make me cry. I already told you I'm in an emotional state as it is already today. I think I'm an expert at that. All I know is my dogs were with me, and now they're not. And I didn't get any dog messages, death messages, so there's an ally right there just wandering around. And I definitely don't want to die. I just don't see them around. I mean, like I told you guys before, they're kind of like my extra dogs. So I guess in that way I shouldn't be too offended. It's kind of easier to walk around with one dog anyway. But they definitely come in handy whenever you're dealing with. I'll take that. Maybe you'll give me a chicken the first time, and I won't have to come back for you guys. Alright, well, we'll just continue with their one dog then. Maybe I accidentally sat them down at home and didn't realize it. So I forgot one of the steps. Are you messing with me on that part? Or are you messing with me that you're not going to help me anymore, or what? See, this is the part of the woman brain that you guys need to know. We overthink things. We analyze stuff. So even if we seem to let it go, 5 minutes later, we're still thinking about it. If you were here, I would smack you on the arm or something. All I know is I was in the mood to cry earlier. I did cry a little bit. So, you know, some men just don't need to get married if they can't deal with the woman brain or their emotions. Like, if you can't handle a woman's emotions, don't get married. Because if you can't soothe her when she needs soothing, if you can't whatever, she could be just totally emotional for no reason whatsoever. And it's just, it definitely has to do with the hormones, because one day I can be completely fine. 1 minute I can be completely fine. And then the next minute I can totally want to cry. I'm going to go ahead and collect some of these guys' eggs because they're cool looking and I don't want to have to transport them. Yeah. I know people that know me, they can read me very well. Like, they can know when, and of course it has to be the dog with the annoying personality that goes with me. It's also saying that I need to kill some cows on the way. But if I'm getting golden carrots from structures, I guess I'll leave the cows alone. But, so 3 years ago, my grandpa was diagnosed with mouth cancer. And so he's went through radiation and chemo. And he's lived a lot longer than I would have ever thought he lived, because that was 3.5 years ago. And then I want to say it was a year and a half ago, my grandma got diagnosed with breast cancer. And she did radiation, but she wasn't able to do chemo because she has only one kidney, and the chemo was making her go into kidney failure. it was that rough on her. And so she's only able to get so much of that stuff, which I don't even know. I know it's so bad for you that, you know, you're injecting all these chemicals into you. It's like one of those things, if I ever got cancer, would I actually do chemo and radiation? Because it's just awful. I think some people die just from that in itself, nonetheless cancer. But anyway, so she only was able to get partial, what you would call treatment. And anyway, so she had multiple mini strokes. I wouldn't say mini because, you know, she's not completely 100%. She is very forgetful. She, unfortunately, it messed with her brain, so she doesn't get words right anymore. But she's been complaining a lot about pain. And my grandpa has too. So they both went in for scans on Wednesday, so the day before yesterday. And just got the news back yesterday that my grandpa has a mass on his lung, and my grandma has cancer that has spread into her bones from her skull to her femur bone, and she has cancer in her liver, and she has cancer in adrenal glands. So liver cancer alone by itself, she probably only has 3 months to live, 3 to 6 months. But my grandpa has already told us that he doesn't want to live if my grandma's not alive. So it seems like ever since he found out that the cancer spread, that he's been like sleeping all day today. And that's sad to hear because I know of so many people that have, so many friends of mine that have had cancer, and as soon as they found out, they just kind of like gave up. And so I'm like proud of my grandpa for lasting the last 3 years. Something has kept him going. I don't know if it was my grandma or what, but knowing that she's gonna die soon, I think is making him give up. And I already know that he said he didn't want to live without her. He'd rather go before her, which on one hand sounds a little selfish to me. But yeah, so I got some bad news today that I've been kind of emotional about because it's hard to think that in a few months, if not less, I might not have any grandparents. I've already had one grandparent pass away, but she lived in a different state and I didn't know her very well because I didn't grow up with her. So, I mean, it hurt when she died, but it wasn't as painful, I would say. Whereas these grandparents I've been raised with, I see them on a regular basis. And so I guess it just hurts a lot to hear that they're in pain. Why am I picking buttons up? I don't want your buttons. And why does it sound like there's an egg crunching? Do you guys have turtle eggs and you're killing them? Please tell me you don't have turtle eggs. Ooh. X Do you still have your grandparents? Hello. I don't know if the honey really gave me that much saturation or whatever. So many lecterns. Why? Why do you have to tempt me? I really gotta do some... Do not come in here. Where is my pickaxe? Mm. Were you close to your grandparents? There we have 4 turtle eggs. It is very hard. I mean, I know I cried with my first grandma passing away, but like I said, she found out she had ovarian, muscle, and uterus cancer. And so went down to visit her, and she didn't even last 2 weeks. We went down there for a full week, and while we were there, she went from visiting with us and everything to in the hospital bed, not really there. And so I had my mom come pick me up because I didn't want to be there when she died. And because it hurts. It hurts to see somebody that you love. Yeah. It hurts to think that they're even in pain. Like, my daughter is... I'm very sympathetic and empathetic. So my daughter goes to the dentist and... Let me see, where's my decorative one? You could put that in there. So my daughter went to a dentist and had some work done, and they put her asleep because she had a hard time relaxing. And so I go in there when she's ready to, be taken home. And so I'm sitting there next to her while she's completely trying to wake up. And I see this tiny little blood on her lip from them doing work on her. And my brain just automatically goes to, she must be in pain. So I immediately got sick. Oh my goodness. I do want you though. Let me just put a marker. Horse. Nothing special. I'll know what it means. To come back and get that one. Looks like there's quite a bit of horses over here I can maybe take back. I want to get some fast ones to start breeding them. Yeah, there's a lot of beliefs about what happens to us when we die. Ooh, that one's a good jumper. What gets me through is just knowing that they're no longer in pain. And the fact that one day I will get to see her and him again. I think that's the biggest hope I have. My grandma, I love her. She's very much She very much loves her grandchildren. I would say the downfall that has probably separated us a little bit is the fact that from 5 or 6 years old and up, um, she had to end up like adopting and taking care of my cousins. And so my cousins then became her babies. So my sister and I no longer mattered to her or, them as much. You, child, should not be out here all by yourself. Why is a child out here without no parents? It's a good question, isn't it? Do I have any blocks to block you in so you're safe? It's a cool structure you have here, but it's not safe. You will get eaten. Now, does he have a torch in there? Because that would be bad for me to, hide him and then him die from a zombie spawning in there. But yeah, I have good memories with my grandma because my mom was a single parent like I was. And here, let me move your bed. There. Um, and so when my mom would go to work, my grandma would watch us, and we would go over there, and we'd watch Looney Tunes and all that good stuff, and go to sleep. And so I have really good memories playing in our yard, and we made a fort in the backyard, especially with some blackberry bushes, and a lot of fond memories. But she did, unfortunately, um, kind of side more with the other grandchildren because they lived with her full time. So they got her attention and such. So that kind of put a hamper into us all being kind of like equal cousins. Because then my other cousins became the they could do no wrong children. Whereas me and my sister, if we even looked at them wrong, we were the most disrespectful children ever. Which was totally the opposite because the other my cousins learned very easily that they could walk all over my grandparents disrespectfully and everything and could get away with it. So if anything, they were the very disrespectful ones, and me and my sister was the very respectful ones. My mom always raised us to be respectful, and we've always been the ones that could easily have a conversation with an older person, whereas my cousins are all about themselves. I wonder what kind of structures are up there. I was wanting to do the ocean because I know the ocean ones have more of the wither skeletons. Oh, and I'm supposed to get kelp. Don't let me forget. I do want to, explore this area. I know there's a huge cabin of some sort that's going to be pillager related right here. So I planned on going at some point, going up and around these mountains, however far they go, and checking out everything in between. Oh, pillagers. Maybe I don't want to go up here. Ooh. So it kind of looks like two structures in one. A ruin and... Dude. Alright, call in the horde. I'm leaving. Oh, there's another one down there. Another pillager outpost. Nope. Let's see if I can get this chest before anybody hits me. Do, 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 do. Oh. I was hoping you would shoot each other. Alright, I'm going back to my dog. I need more food. He stopped chasing me, I think. I have a lot of good memories growing up. Not so much when I lived in Texas. When I was a little girl, I lived in Texas. And that's when I got... Yes, I am very much a Hermitcraft fan. But I have an experience of when I was, like... I was a baby. I know that because I was in diapers. And my mom potty trained me, I think, at a year, maybe less. It was one thing she was proud of, was potty training me at such a young age. But, so I do know that I was young. But I had a diaper on, and I remember fire ants getting into my diaper and them biting and stinging me so bad. So, who's your favorite Hermitcraft player? I am very much a fan. I still watch Hermitcraft to this day. When I first started learning Minecraft, as you probably seen in that video, I think that you were talking about, you know, I learned from Paul Soares Jr. And then Paul Soares Jr. played with some players on a multiplayer server, and I'm trying to think of the name of the one player. Oh, it's on the top of my head. I'm gonna check out these horses really quick. But he ended up playing this person that Paul Soares Jr. played with. Also played with another player. I don't know if it was the same server or a different server. Because once I, of course, got introduced to one player, I had to check out the other players. And so this other player played with Exuma Void. And so then I started watching Exuma, and that's how I was introduced to the rest of the Hermitcraft clan. And so, yes, I absolutely love and adore B-Dubs and Corrales. Them two I watch just for the comedy. What season was it that Corrales kept coming out in his bikini? Oh my gosh, my daughter and I laughed so much. Like I said, we used to watch that like it was a TV show. So here's another fast horse. He's just not a good jumper. And this one's not a good jumper, but not fast. But yeah, season 7. Yeah, I think it was somewhere in there. It was when he first joined Hermitcraft, somewhere in there. Because was it season 6 that they joined at the tail end, or season 7? Ooh. This island might have another wither skeleton. So we'll check it out. Yeah, I think Hermitcraft season 6 was one of my favorites because of the Hermitcraft war That was so hilarious the way they did that. All because of Doc M77 being mad because somebody messed up with his thing inside of his house or his building. And was it Grian that did that? Or was it Grian that he had blamed for that? I don't remember. All I know is that was an awesome series. Like, X, if you hadn't watched that, you should. Oh, you should go back and watch The Wars because Grian totally made that season. Like, I think I was watching either at the beginning of season 6 or at the tail end of season 5. Yeah, Grian touched his redstone. They even have a Hermitcraft song that I love. So if you look up that Hermitcraft song, it's funny. That was like always one of my goals when making servers with our friends was always to have like a shopping district. And the one world that we had on, we did a really good job of having a shopping district. You guys better not get in my boat. I don't think it's one of this island after all that has the wither skeleton, so if it does, it surprises me because so far it's not the same layout as the other one. I'll know the other one for sure. But yeah, Grian definitely made that world come to life. And the games that he would play, the games that he started, like Hot Potato and what's that other one? In the Life series, I like the Life series. Oh, but X, you should. There's a reason why it's popular. There's so many things that you can do with it. But yeah, I feel like that if I would have started playing Minecraft back then, I would probably be very popular, like, you know, like Good Times with Scar and Grian and all them, because it's it's just blown up and they've been on there, I think, that long. I know they have been because I've been watching them this long. Man, I'm getting a lot of bundles here. Okay. Let's see. I guess I could collect the squid ink because I'll need it on one of the villagers to open up the trades, but I'm not that desperate. Squids are easy to find in the rivers and kill them. I'd rather get things that are hard to grow that you have to be patient for. I'm like, I hear a drowned. It must be time to sleep. Yeah, I like watching, of course I like watching Redstone with Beeb Dubs, but I also love watching Impulse. I know he came up with that really good auto sorter system, and I'm gonna have to watch his video again probably, even though I think I have it memorized by now. But yeah, I really like watching Impulse. I love Green, and I love Good Times with Scar. Let's see, who else do I like? But I would say that because of Redstone, I really, really, really like Impulse. In fact, if he ever came and watched my videos, I would just be like so ecstatic. If any of the hermits watched my videos, I would be a nervous wreck being on stream. if they ever came and visited me. I mean, like, oh my gosh. Yes, I love the live series. Jimmy is so ridiculous sometimes. I feel like sometimes he's a blonde, like my daughter, and just totally just makes it worth it to watch. And the fact that he's usually the first one out in those games is just hilarious. Though Skizzleman is just as bad. Between them two, you never know who's going to go out first. Right? I can't wait till they see their new life series. Whenever they come up with it. Because I think the last one they did was during Christmas time. I should be collecting the melons. I want to make me a melon farm for trading. That and clay I think will be easy to trade because the biome that we live in, all underneath it is lush biome. So we can go harvest a bunch of clay for trading. Pumpkin eyes? What the heck is pumpkin eyes? I think I would take that just because of the name, not because of anything else. So I'm gonna have to look up, see what pumpkin eyes is. Woo. I didn't land that very well. No, child. Don't do it. Go down. Can you go down? No? Okay. Life is hard, but it is worth living. Yeah, I crack up with Jimmy. I think that I will be glad the day that they decide to add him to Hermitcraft, because I think he will add to it. Kind of like Grian and Skizzleman and Jim and Tay and all them have, you know, they've added to it. Hopefully I didn't miss. Oh, yeah, so there's the villagers. They have to be right above a guardian temple, which means one, I'm either going to get the effect where I can't mine anything, or two, this is gonna be difficult. Let's see. We can see if we can try it. I hate those things. This is one thing I don't like about, I think, is it Terralith? Is it has those, and I just don't care for them. So every single time I come up to these, it attracts a drown with a trident. And then they want to go after me. Whoa. What kind of biome is that? Oh, they're already getting converted. Yeah, that's right above that Saint Temple. I don't think I'm going to mess with it, because I won't be able to mine anything for however long. However long. What biome is this? Mirage Isles from Terralith mod. So who are some of your other Hermitcraft idols, I guess you could call them? Besides B-dubs and Corrales, because they make you laugh. That's a cool biome. What in the world? Warped wood? Give. I will take this. We're gonna have to put a portal here. Is it gonna give me tree saplings for this tree too? I think I have a hoe. Maybe. Yes, right there. My favorite color is teal, you guys, if you guys didn't know. So I would like to have some kind of teal in my builds. Woo! So what kind of sapling? Dark oak sapling? Are you serious? Why does it give me dark oak sapling when it's clearly warped wood? Now this is going to make me want to go into the nether just to find me a warped forest, except for it's not as dangerous. This is cool. This wood goes really well with the dark. Who's EFFO? Are you talking about Etho? Etho is one of my other favorites. I love his voice. It's very relaxing and calm. And then, of course, he sounds pretty mature. I'm going to guess he's probably in his 40s or 50s. 50s tops. That's my guess. If it is Etho, I wouldn't be shocked because there's a lot of people that like Etho, including Tango. He's like, I totally fanboy over Etho. He hasn't posted in a while. Oh, this is cool. But it's just because of the grass here. Man, I would be tempted to come and live here just because of the grass. Pretty ridiculous, huh? Oops, I hit my mic. Hopefully that wasn't too bad on you guys. And then the water is purple. So if I ever want to move, you guys know where I want to move to. This is a very cool area. So curious, if I put a tree sapling down and grow it here, will it turn into just a dark wood tree? Do I have any bones somewhere I can test this? Yes. I might need to put some stuff away again. And it is nighttime again already. Oh my gosh, baby B-dubs. I haven't like caught up on the latest Hermitcraft stuff in the last, I don't know, month. I've probably been behind for the first time ever since I've started watching them. because of being so busy with trying to edit what videos I have made so far. It's been pretty time consuming, which is another reason why I wanted to um, stream, was because then I could actually just play. And then when I'm not playing, then I can focus on the rest of the things that I need to do in life. Because I have a lot of responsibilities. I have a real in-life job that I have to do. So I'm kind of, like I said, behind on watching some of their videos. So, but yes, B-Dubs, he's cute no matter what he does. He can be a baby or an adult. He's cute. I love his personality. And I love the fact that he's very much a family man. And it breaks my heart that he lost one of his babies. And he's just very, what you call it? First of all, he knows how to entertain. But he's just like one of those guys that you can relate with. Another island. And I think that's the island that might have another wither skeleton. So maybe this is a good area to test this right here. It's going to make me do four saplings. Oh, you turd. I give up. All right, let's go get our dog and go there. Maybe we should get 2 even stacks because I'm OCD like that. I need to have even. Hello? Is it just me or does there seem to be no bad guys on this map? Why is there a chicken over there that's dead? Now I have to go investigate. Why is... Unless there's a fox. Or it caught on fire and cooked. Google baby B-dubs gamers outreach. It's a pic. You'll thank me later. Okay, hold on. My mom's messaging me too. Baby B-dubs gamers outreach. Oops. Is it with Skizzleman holding him? Yeah, that's what I was thinking is I wonder if it's some kind of mushroom island where there's no bad guys. Skizz is the dad. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. I just seen their latest Hermitcraft gamers thing where they were doing a bunch of things that blah, 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 a bunch of things that Grian and Gemini Tay was having them do, and B-dubs hid in they were playing like hide and seek or something like that, and he was hiding in a cupboard and he won. That was funny. I'm gonna, while I'm in a safe area, I suppose, I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick. So if you guys will hold on one moment, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I think it was like, what, season 7 that B-Dubs and Corrales began playing Hermitcraft. I mean, like from the beginning. So at the tail end of season 6, there was the, let's see, how did it go? Or was it at the end of season 7? Somewhere in there, B-Dubs and them came in, and it was at the tail end of the season. So B-Dubs kept falling from the sky. And Corrales got captured by Doc M77 and Good Times with Scar. So it was just funny how they began. And Grian did that whole hippie encampment. And that was hilarious as well. Oops. The chicken despawned. I was going to go get me some cooked chicken. Because I'm going to guess he died from the fire that got inflamed there. Man, I love this color. It's so pretty. Like I said, I'm really a sucker for teal and turquoise. Aqua. They're all so similar. Just depends on the shade that you get. Okay, so I seen another island. Where was it? I'm probably going the opposite direction. So what was your funniest moments that you liked? Oh, there was that other occasion when B-Dubs bought Grian's haunted mansion at the end of the season. And then at the beginning of the next season, because it was his half, because he was fighting for it with another hermit. I forget who it was at the moment. But I need kelp. At least give me one before I forget. But it's so funny because his mansion was interfering with Doc M77's place. And so they had some kind of feud going on. The way the hermits just make everything into such a storyline and such, it's just so fun to follow them and watch them. It really is like watching like a TV series. So yeah, I would be so ecstatic if one of them came and watched my video. And I think I'd be in shock if that happened. I'm gonna need to make stuff into blocks. Red Bridge. Yeah, I was gonna say that was in a live series. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Was it Jimmy? Or no, Jimmy was with Grian. Grian and Jimmy and Jewel, I think, was all together and doing that TNT, right? Am I remembering that right? I honestly should watch all of it all over again because it's worth that much attention. the amount of oh, I'm going blank on the words now. They're underrated. Scott has always been really hard to kill. So in the life series where, you know, you really have to team up, or not team up, but, you know, be careful about dying, demising, you know, those are some of the funniest ones. Is this one of those islands? It's kind of, I'm thinking it's not. You can get in my face all you want, doesn't mean I'm going to talk to you. I should have turned some of this wheat into bundles while I was at it downstairs, and I didn't. I technically should not be collecting all of this moss because I have plenty of it in the caves below me. So if I need to get rid of something, I can get rid of that. Ooh, turtle eggs. I need to get my pickaxe out again. I almost did it with my regular, which I think would have been a big no-no. They're underrated. I just love them so much. X is probably rolling his eyes. You know, for me, that was me and my daughter's bonding time together, was watching those kind of things together. So I guess that's one of the reasons why it means a lot to me. You heard X and you're like, what? Huh? It's okay. I know you're probably watching somebody else's stream. Yeah, you probably fell asleep. Come on, let me sleep. Sheesh, so picky. It's like, as long as it's a 2x1 space, you should be letting me sleep. Oh, yeah? I still need to check that out. More in depth from what you told me or showed me. I know it's not going to be the same until I actually play it myself. And I am very much one who gets distracted very easily. So, I mean, if I can, I will. I have to do something with my hands when I'm watching something anymore. So I'll either be working a puzzle while I'm watching something, or I am crocheting or something. I have to be doing something with my hands. And I know some people don't understand how I can be or get anything out of what I'm listening to, but I can, especially if I've seen it before. You know, like if I've seen certain shows before and I'm watching them, binge watching. Like my daughter and I were watching The Mentalist right now. I've watched that already like 2 times through. And so watching it with her is like a 3rd time. And I like that show. But I'm a very good visualizer, so even if I'm only listening to something, I can also visualize very well what's going on. And some people don't understand how I can guess what's going to happen even before it happens, because I am not necessarily, quote unquote, watching it with my eyeballs. I'm just very good at playing and paying attention at the same time. So yeah, I'm very much I watch Minecraft or Hermitcraft a lot. Okay, so this was not one of the mushroom islands that has the wither skeleton head. Ooh, there's another island over here. So do I keep going north? Another guardian temple. I want to make a prismarine farm at some point. Yep, I can guess pretty well on how something is going to end or what's going to happen next. Ooh. What's that on the other side? Is that a ship? Oh, it's one of those islands. Let's go check out maybe this area. I've only checked out one of these areas once, so I'm not too familiar with everything that they offer. Oh, almost fell off the edge there. I don't think the boat has anything for sure. Let's do this. These villagers like to kill themselves. They go in the water. Hello, Captain. Having a good day? Nice. You'll be safe in here. I would love to take all your gold, but then you would have no ship. This mod has really cool decorating player heads. So if I ever need those for decoration, I can definitely come back and grab some. But for now, I'll go ahead and leave it. Thanks for stopping by, Cupid, and thanks for visiting with me. I'm trying to stream in the mornings and maybe the evenings. I don't know what time it is for you right now. I'm gonna guess evening since you're wanting to go to bed. I know one of my viewers is from the opposite side of the world, so it's morning for him. And he was supposed to come on and watch me, but I haven't seen him yet. So, don't know if he got sidetracked or what with his family. But I certainly enjoyed having you join us. And so are you are 11 o'clock, 11:20 about over there, right? Do I have your time zone right? Okay. And I don't remember, did you get a notification that I was streaming? Or did you get it from the, ooh, some efficiency 5 books, that's good. Or did you just see on my community post that I said I was streaming? I'm just trying to see how viewers are finding me, especially if they're already subbed to me. Okay, cool. All right, well, I hope you join next time. If you see me streaming, pop in and say hi, especially if nobody else is watching. But I definitely enjoy it when others are watching and enjoying, or, speaking with me, because then it definitely gives me something to talk about and talk to versus talking to myself. So, thank you for subbing and watching. And if I stream in the morning, then if you want to check me out, you can. See how late I stay up tonight. Though in the morning, I think I have plans, so maybe I won't be streaming in the morning. So if I do stream, it'll probably be tomorrow evening. Okay, what did I do with all my fishes? I've been collecting them for the cats. So you have a good night if you're still here. Are you still watching Gen X? Keeping him company? It's an interesting place. Mud. I need to get mud too sometime. Well, I kind of know that you're still here because it still says I have a viewer. And Cupid had to leave. But I didn't know if you were watching Jen or not. Because I know you're not a huge Minecraft person. And so I thought maybe you'd be watching Jen more than me. Even though you're not trying to be in Valheim anymore. place would be kind of cool to live in if you had to just pick a place and not really have to do any building because it's already built for you. Oh yeah? Was it with Emma? Like I said, I do look forward to playing with you and Ethan. Or you and Jen. I just can't promise I will get into that game as much as you guys are. I do look forward to it. Anybody else? Or is it just Emma? I haven't seen too much of Emma, but I know I subscribe to her, so I've been watching her shorts whenever she posts them and such, and she does seem to be a sweet person. I like sweet people. Not like some of the girls that you and I had talked about before. You guys have a lot of chests here. I didn't know you guys had this much stuff. Not that it's like anything worthwhile, but at least when I get elytra, you're helping me get some gunpowder. All I know is the creator of these mods have done a good job. Is there anything up here? Is it just a tease? Looks like just a tease. But yeah, yeah. I would say that the only bad thing would be is, you know, again, so far, I wouldn't mind playing Valheim, but I have no clue yet because of not playing it. I know some games it takes me playing it to really appreciate it. So I can't say that I would totally appreciate Valheim yet at this moment, and I know she plays a lot of Valheim. So unless I played a lot of Valheim, unless she plays a lot of Minecraft or some other games that I play, I play Ark and Lethal Company and Repo, and I used to play Rocket League. And there's some other games that I play, and so it's like unless we actually played something that we both enjoyed besides Valheim, I don't know if much we could actually do together. Whoa, this ocean is deep. Okay, dog, come on. I don't know why that villager decided to come and visit you in your boat, but you must have been cute for it to do so. Okay. Trying to debate which direction to go. Because after exploring for a while, I do tend to get anxious to go back to base and get some more stuff done. Like I really do have a lot of tree chopping to do. I also need to get me another wither skeleton, so it's like I gotta do this at some point. And that's why it's good to do this on streaming, because people enjoy exploring on streaming. They enjoy building too on streaming. I don't know how much of the grind work that they enjoy though. Because to me, just tree chopping is kind of boring. But yeah, I like to play all kinds of survival games. There's, I don't know if I said Icarus. I enjoyed playing that one. And before I started playing Minecraft again, I was playing Medieval Dynasty. And that was a game that I did not appreciate until I started playing it. This is the structure I've been looking for that has the other wither skeleton farm. Or wither skeleton head. Oh, there's a horse on the edge over there. I wonder what its speed is. See, I get distracted easily. Let me go look. It's a good jumper, but not a good speed. So I think what I'm going to do is run up here and grab the wither skeleton head. And then I think I'm going to call it quits for the night, X, because either one, I'm going to see what my daughter's doing and see if she wants to watch an episode of Mentalist with me before bed, or if she doesn't want to, then I'm going to put something on and just do some grinding on, or I might even play Ark, who knows. If I play Ark, maybe I will get back on streaming, I don't know. Do you think it's better to stay on and switch games so that, you know, you've already been up and playing for a while and therefore maybe people will catch you? Or is it better to restart the stream? Tell you what, these villagers are intent on dying. The amount of times I hear them fall. Because I do, you know, want to play more Ark too. But I can't say that I'm like going to 100% do it. I guess I could message my daughter since she's in her bedroom and ask her if she wants me to watch something with her and go from there before I quit. I don't know. Also, no, I need to get me some more water. I drank a bunch of water, which is why I had to make a bathroom trip. But I'm like really thirsty, and I think it's because I've been jabbering so much. See, this is something that Jen and I have in that is not in common. I can jabber, and he has a hard time doing that. So if you get me started talking, I can easily keep going. Let me turn this into bundles. Can I please get up? Thank you. Somewhere I can sleep. I should be able to sleep here. Oop. I just threw my pick. I thought there was supposed to be a 2 by 2 area, not a 3. Sheesh. But yeah, I like this mod because it really allows you to have fun whenever you're out exploring, because it gives you so many structures to get to explore. It can feel a little cheaty because the amount of stuff you can get from these structures. But again, some of the structures are not easy. And those structures are not only not easy, but they're kind of stingy with their loot. So like you go to any pillager outpost of any sort, and you're most likely going to get crappy loot. So if you're going there, it's basically to just get picked on and have some fun with the villagers. Because it's not there to get good loot. The good loot I find is from the villagers. The villager islands. Okay, let me message my daughter really quick. I know the other day she was kind of down, and so I was like naming things that she could do to kind of get out of that mood. And anyway, so she started reading, and now she's like, she went to the library yesterday and got her some more books. I'm like, you're having fun reading, aren't you? And she's like, yeah. I go, did it help you? She's like, yeah. I'm like, see? Sometimes just reading a good book helps you get out of your funk, or to help you not to think so much of yourself, I guess. Because it's really easy to, you know, start thinking negatively sometimes in our brains. I don't know how it is for a lot of people, but for me, it's like once I get into that mindset, it's hard to get out of it, and you have to kind of just like make yourself get distracted, which is why I like playing games so much, because it helps me to distract myself, because otherwise I overthink. And I hate getting into arguments with people, but of course that happens. And when you do that, you overthink that too. And now we have our third wither skeleton farm, and we never had to step foot into the nether. But unless we get us some blaze rods, which I don't know that we can with these mods. I haven't seen any yet. Unless we can get us some blaze rods, we're still going to have to go into the nether in order to find the end portal. I'm going to take these. Or why not? Less things I have to craft up. Does that mean yes? That means yes? You want... Okay. Because I'm signed into my other account on Discord on my computer, so I didn't hear it. I had to message you on my phone, but like I said, my phone is on silent, so didn't see it. So yeah, my daughter would like to watch something with me, so I guess I'll call it for now. And if I decide to get back on later, I will. But yeah, it's been definitely a lot more enjoyable when other people join, that's for sure. Still some of these barrels and chests. Yeah, babe. Okay. I won't be in a hurry then. Here, I thought that was a good spot to end the stream. She's gonna make some gravy. Okay, so this is the same area that connects up, kind of. Well, I think I am still going to end it here. I think this is a good spot. Whoa. A good spot to start. I feel like I hear a creeper. There is a creeper nearby. The way it's walking around. But I don't see it on the map. But I don't know if you can hear that walking around, but it's totally a creeper. Okay, well, we're going to end it here for today, and then next stream, I think we'll pick up where we left off here, which is going to start looting this village and checking out the surrounding area. So, thank you for joining. You can go bug Jen if you want to. Go give him a hard time, tell him he's doing it all wrong. In fact, I insist that you go tell him he's doing it all wrong. Mm. Well, you can play Enshrouded, but still tell him he's doing it all wrong. Make him, like, guess what he's doing wrong. Get some talking. So, another question I had is, for some reason on the live stream page here, it says average view duration, and it says it's divided by the amount of views. So does that mean that that's the only amount of time that's being counted for this stream? Is that amount of time? Or is it the total time? Because, or, you know, the total time amount that people have been watching? Because you guys have been watching for, what, the last 2 hours? Yeah, so like to me that sounds like if you are having 1,000 people watching you, but you only stream for an hour, it doesn't give you much watch time hour if that's the case, right? I guess I'm confused on what it exactly means, because I know I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I've had 5 total views, 2 of which, stayed the whole time and visited with me. I know, I'm just trying to figure out how they're getting this average view duration. I'm a very math person. You should understand this, X, being a math person yourself. I just want to understand the system, that's all. Yeah, I mean, that's what I see from the thing is total view time divided by number of views. So to me, that's, I don't know. So is that the time that they actually count as views? Or is that just plain a number that they just threw out there for the heck of it? That doesn't mean crap when it comes to your total watch hours for the monetization. Again, I'm trying to learn what exactly it means, if it has any kind of correlation, I guess, to that whatsoever. Yeah, I can screenshot it. All right, well, I screenshot it, so I'll send it to you here in a minute. And so I'll go ahead and end it here so we don't bore anybody else that actually watches this whole stream and might get to the end. So you have a good night, and I'll probably talk to you in chat. So everybody else, you have a wonderful night too, and we will talk to you later. And have a good night's sleep or a beautiful day, depending on the time of day it is for you. Take care.